You watched the Macy's Day Parade?
Well, he said it was
The one
boring.
part I saw was
Ah,
The one that's the Santa Claus was pretty neat this year.
yeah, at least he looks human.
Yeah.
Did you see the part of the Moscow Circus? I just turned it on,
No.
and they had the scene that we saw at the circus.
Mm.
You know, the scene they were doing. It was great, that show.
Yeah, good performance.
Now, is it the same people when you saw it? Or it's always different? Why do they... It's the Moscow Circus.
Yeah, what we saw was the Christmas show. That
The
was
Russian?
Outstanding, yeah. Outstanding.
You want celery on with it?
Taj Mahal.
Oh, that one, yeah, that was good.
That's where Jeannie went today. Her and her family went to Atlantic
Did
City.
it?
They
Oh.
left early this morning.
That's where they were
They're
going to
staying
go.
overnight.
I would have came too.
Who was gonna go? We?
That's where you said you were going to go.
No, they
Atlantic
were
City.
going to...
Oh, no, the lodge, Star Lake Lodge. We had the
Yes.
reservations, yeah.
What?
Want this?
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Well, we have a room, overnights,
Yeah.
$35 a night, that's not paying half, Taj Mahal.
Is Rodney going?
Can anyone get that?
Well, we have 2 letters. Let me see, what do
But
you have
it's
to
not
show when you
transferable.
go? I have one and he has one.
What is it, a 4-hour drive?
For them, yes.
No.
For her, where
You don't know where you're going.
I want her to go. You want her to
I
go?
don't know, maybe I'll go.
With Michael.
I'll go with Michael.
Did Rodney go?
Just go. Who?
Rodney.
No, they broke up, and it's Roddy.
Oh, good.
No, she doesn't want to see him.
Why?
Why? It's Roddy.
Finally.
Huh?
Finally. Yeah, but didn't they break up once before? For a long time?
A long time ago, yeah. Well, look what he does. He
What?
fights with people. And he thinks he's right. Well, he did it at work, she told me.
No. What?
He's a
At
corrections officer.
Um,
And they had the phone company that was coming and putting in the phone system.
right.
Well, this one guy, he goes to school with Jeannie. It was his boyfriend, her boyfriend. Well, anyway, they were just talking. He was talking about his girlfriend, saying nasty things about her.
Who was?
He'll be going all over the United States now.
They will be going all over? Oh.
Okay.
With the baby too?
That's right, Jennifer's in Florida. She married yet?
Soon.
Stuffing have a different taste to it or something? Does it taste all right?
Spicier.
Oh,
I had
spicy.
bites of spicy spots.
So
Oh,
What was
so
that, the poultry seasoning?
Yeah, maybe it somehow mixed in through.
How come you don't use the bag bread? You know
Oh,
what
yeah, I
I'm saying?
never did.
You use the fresh bread.
Oh yeah, I use bread. Without the
It's
sliced
better.
bread.
That's probably hard.
What?
You know,
never
they have
made
them in the bag with the hard,
The
looks
hot
like
bread.
croutons.
Yeah.
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 You know, they come out soft.
I guess if you stuff it in the turkey.
No, it comes out moist if you don't
Coffee
too.
on?
What?
Put the coffee on.
Yeah, Jana was gonna make
I'm going. Wait, chill out. You do something, Nina.
You can make the coffee.
He complain. I love how he complains about. Do this. Don't sit down and watch TV. I get to rest and relax when I come here. It's like a vacation.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
So is my room empty upstairs?
No, still not empty.
Have to get rid of the,
What about that record player?
Stereo.
The stereo. I was gonna pick it up.
no, it won't come up.
They won't pick
No,
it
but
up.
what, the
They
little
don't go
stereo?
up.
It's so light.
The big one.
I can help you with it. It's just big,
Carrie can
but
do
it
it
must be
today.
light.
They don't take anything unless it's on the place floor.
Oh,
doesn't?
yeah.
You talking about Salvation Army?
Oh.
But you can bring it outside. Let them come and pick it up.
Now, if I take it down, I could just take it right over there.
In what?
Come on.
That big stereo upstairs, that's not
yeah.
gonna fit in there.
Well, if you put it outside, they'll pick it up. The garbage man, they pick up everything.
No, they can't pick that up.
Or somebody passing by will take
Oh,
it.
they'll take it, yeah.
Does it work?
Does it still works?
I don't know. Who's gonna listen to that
And
thing?
the sofa, they won't even pick that
Somebody
up.
doesn't have money for one.
You need a new sofa, they won't even come pick it up.
I don't want them to.
Probably rotted.
Why do you say it's rotted? I'll bet you it's not.
Jeannie, you wanna get rid of it? I know somebody that
You know-
needs it.
Does Gary want it?
Pay me some money for it. I mean,
What,
I
it's
wish
gonna
I,
sit out there and
I
rot.
wish I could
Getting
use
rotten,
it.
I
Do you
know.
intend to move out anytime soon?
Just give it
I
away.
wish we could
Yeah.
use it, but we
Well,
My
can't bring
girlfriend, my
it in.
girlfriend Debbie.
Then I come and get
Janet, it's big. You don't understand.
Your
It
friend
doesn't
Debbie.
fit through a normal
She's
door.
moving into a new
So
place.
she
I
need it?
understand. But you
So,
have
well then what are you gonna do with it?
to tell her to measure her doorway.
She's
Oh,
moving
yeah,
to
she
the, what
better
is she gonna
measure.
do with it otherwise?
You have to measure the doorway.
Yeah,
before
I
you
know you
take
do, but I'm
it.
saying, what are you gonna do otherwise with it?
Give me money for it.
Who's
Pay
gonna
me.
give you money for it?
Your friend Debbie.
Forget it.
Well, then
Oh.
forget it.
It's good to
You'd
catch.
rather let it sit there and rot.
Be nice to catch you two arguing. I want to say.
Nina. It's gonna sit out there and rot. When do you plan to move out?
Let it rot.
When do
You
you
gotta-
plan to move out? Huh? In about 2 years, it'll be rotted. So I give
If
it
it
to somebody
isn't
who
already,
needs
because
it.
the rabbit, I don't know
Somebody
if the
who's
rabbit's
needy.
in there.
What rabbit?
The black and white rabbit.
Still around?
Why?
I don't
He's
see,
still around?
I'm s-
Yes, mine was.
Yes.
You remember
when
mine?
he was in the cage.
No.
Yeah, you chewed everything. You chewed all the wires
You had
and
a rabbit
everything.
in your room.
I used to go to the bathroom in the cage.
Surprised you didn't have a
I was
monkey.
trained.
Oh, he was trained to go in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I used to let it run around.
Janet.
I think Aunt Jeannie has a rabbit. My mother said he's trained too or something. You can train them, I guess.
Who wants a rabbit?
Yeah, I know.
This was a dwarf rabbit. It was cute. Achilles.
The cow, can you train the cat? Oh, shit.
Train it to what?
Scratches everybody.
See, you don't need all that black.
Oh,
You don't need any of it.
Why?
Because you look better without it.
oh yeah, you
Where's
don't
this
need it.
conversation
You don't
come
need it.
They see that black
That's right.
eye?
Nobody will know it.
It's
You don't
too
need
dark
it.
and you don't need it.
I put
because
too
you
much
look-
on today.
Makes
so.
you look, makes you make yourself look
Just
older.
black around the eye on the bottom. That's it. You don't need.
Only people that are
Shadow.
covering
You
wrinkles
don't
need
need it. I would say if you looked better with it, but you don't. And other people have
Or
said
maybe slightly, maybe.
Said what? Like
that
who?
you look better without it.
Like
said,
who?
Jeannie? Who said it that time? And it's true. Some people
Oh,
do look better in it. They need it.
I just
Not
put too much
really,
on
no,
today.
nobody
But
looks
you don't
better
need it
with
at all.
Yes, I do.
Janet, you
No,
don't.
for
You
what?
just like
Yes, I
to
do.
wear it.
You
I
wear
think I need it.
I don't think so, because you look better without it.
Well, I
You
don't think
need
so.
all that, just a little mascara and a little black eyeliner. And you want to use
Well, you wear
bright
for what?
colors. Don't wear black colors. Then don't, excuse me, wear any. Go make the coffee.
Now let me pick on you. It's my turn.
No,
Why don't you put
okay.
some weight on me?
Oh,
You're too skinny.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
You're
kidding
too
with it.
skinny.
I gained like 6
So
pounds.
what? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
You
Yes.
need more weight on you.
I'm gaining.
Lyndon
don't
drummed it
worry.
into your
No.
head to lose weight.
I couldn't care less.
Now you can't.
No.
You hear that, Lyndon? She said she could care less.
I couldn't.
All right, you clean up the table. I'll make
You want
food.
some
Yeah.
more? Corn.
Did you go down and
Can't eat it now.
For me?
Oh, you might.
Did
There's,
you go down
there's
and work
some
for
in the
Duke?
refrigerator. Then you might need more. Maybe. Maybe you want. What do
it's
you
a nice
mean?
boring meal?
No, it
Why?
isn't boring. Why is it boring? Why?
Huh?
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well.
No, it isn't. Why? Why? Somebody missing? The
You
kids are
can.
missing.
Gonna run. I don't know what the hell has happened to this country.
Oh, he's gonna run.
Ever since
But
ever since 1963, it's gone.
What?
No, ever since 76, I guess Carter was pretty good. Really gone to the dogs. The haters are in charge. The haters.
The haters, the Republicans.
There seem to be a lot of Republicans, mostly serious conservatives. The reason that they hate, and they'll never admit it, because the black man is coming up.
Right, let them come up, but let them come up fairly, not affirmative action. It's too much.
Affirmative action is just trying to even the odds up.
Well, don't you think it'd be pretty much leveled off? I don't think so, because the blacks are keeping themselves down at this point. They have the means to make themselves better,
They do.
and they're not taking the opportunities.
They are.
And it
Most
bothers
of
me.
them are. Most of them are.
No, well,
What, they
Most
take
of
all
them
day to
are.
make it, 20 minutes to eat?
look at the
Hey.
Koreans who work their butts off in the city and
Someone
have,
wants to.
What is that dumb post office, Joe? Jump in my grave that fast?
Oh yeah, right. That's the.
that's a post.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah,
What's
he
that?
said it one other time. He goes, oh, that dumb postal joke.
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
Postal
Which
humor.
one? Which one?
They keep the same
You
joke
jump in my grave that
for 1,000
fast?
years.
Daddy.
Oh, I can't believe
Took
I'm
my
working
seat.
with these
Want to take a
people.
picture?
Oh, okay.
Who's?
Well, she told me to move here for some
Move the
reason.
camera.
So you can be in it. You're not in
You
it?
have to move.
No.
It's pointed at
You're
you.
in it.
Oh,
You want me
no,
to
it's
move
on
it?
me. Oh, then
Yes.
you gotta move it.
So just move any which way you want. Whoever
Oh,
wants
all
to
right.
take pictures can
Right.
take pictures.
Okay.
How does it move?
Just look in the. Oh,
What do you want
right.
to say?
It's on the top there.
Get
Oh,
in.
this thing?
Yes.
Oh.
I gotta look down?
Yeah.
Anyway,
You
you
can
can
move
move
it
it.
too.
Move that
You
down.
That's better.
I think
And
the
I
best
see you
picture
in
would
there.
be is of you standing over that thing. That's the picture I like to get.
How do I get Janet? I can't.
Daddy.
It's just moving this way.
To zoom in and out.
I can't. How do you zoom it?
I can't. I fall.
Oh, the
I
zoomer.
can't get
I
up.
can't. Huh? How do you zoom?
See that thing there on it?
On
next
the top,
to the next to the
next to
it's a lever like no.
to the eyepiece.
Now next to the eyepiece.
On top.
There's a thing.
This is the
The
eye.
lever. No, the
Go to the bottom
eyepiece,
of the
the
eyepiece.
lens. What are
It's
you
a thing
talking
you just flip.
Here.
This.
No. In
Here.
front of it.
Oh, man.
Show me.
The lens?
She's seen that camera.
Here it is. I'm here. This is zoom.
I gotta tell you a story.
Zoom in
It's
around.
amazing.
What?
How long have we lived here? How long have we lived?
What?
I think it's
25 years.
No.
Oh.
Talking about Barbara. I think it's 35
Oh, my
or
life.
40 years. Yeah.
30 years. All my life.
She gets on Sunrise Highway and I tell her to get off of Robert Moses. You think she just came into the country?
Why?
Where?
What?
She gets off either 3 exits before or
No,
2
I-
exits
I don't remember either sometimes.
No, well, we were going to.
Oh, it says
where?
Robert Moses. Yeah, it
I
does
don't
say
know where
Robert
he was
Moses.
going, to some school.
It does.
You could
Yeah.
take her 1 block away from here. 1 block away from here. She'd think she's in Italy or another country.
She knows Little
She
East
knows
Neck
the way.
Road to Montauk Highway, and that's it.
Right.
She knows where you live.
Barely.
How's the corn? Is it
Yeah,
good?
Good, yeah. You want it?
I like my plate.
Oh, your plate. You want your plate there? You want to give her her plate? Her plate dish? Give me a piece of sweet potato. I like sweet potato. I like it better than the turkey.
You're gonna put the coffee on that?
It's on already.
It's on?
Being
would
made.
you have to just press the button?
No. Let's fill it up. Put the water in. I made the whipped cream too.
Did you?
Yep.
It was hard to pick this
So
one.
when
Grab
they
my
say-
soda there.
Is that tape done?
And my
Hey,
glass.
here?
My glass.
I
Did
don't
it
know.
stop?
Is it
Oh,
done?
My glass
you didn't
too?
check it?
Cape Fear? Did
Yeah,
you
my
check
glass-
that Cape
Oh,
Fear?
yeah. I didn't check to see if it came out, but
I mean, is it
Name.
done?
Give me that
2 hours
glass.
is
it was. I turned it off, right.
Alright.
But now I tried to put the other one in, it won't record, the bottom one won't record. It won't go on record, I don't know why. So I just turned it
What,
off
Child's
right now.
Play? It might have something in it.
Oh, the
Oh, you don't
Child's
want that
Play.
tape.
Oh,
Now,
maybe that's
Sue
why.
Davison, I thought you were gonna.
could they have something in it so that you can't tape it? Maybe that's why. Oh,
Possible.
it won't go on record, yeah. I'll put the other one, the one you were watching?
I'm gonna finish
Zoom
watching
Minister,
it.
That's good.
Did you see it?
Oh, I'll
No.
wait till she's eating. She wanted to see it.
So now when they say affirmative action, all they're attempting to do is help these people who have been smashed for 300 or 400 years to catch up. I mean, these people were treated like animals, lower than animals, by whites. And if they ever even thought of trying to get schooling or intelligence, they were killed in the South.
What are you talking about? And what?
Affirmative action.
Yeah, I
People
know.
don't think affirmative action is good. Affirmative
Oh.
action,
It is to a certain
just-
point.
yes.
Just like
just
equal-
tempting.
It's attempting to do away with prejudice. But
But now
they do it in
anything
the
that
wrong
goes
way.
Not
wrong.
only prejudice, but
It's not fair to the white person either, though.
to alleviate what has happened in all the years before. All
Yeah,
the
but what happened in all the
oppression.
years before?
Yeah, we can say I had nothing to do with it.
It's not that, but I mean, it's
But
okay to hire a dumb,
Somebody had
some
something.
guy
to-
who's unqualified or uneducated for a certain job, then
But that's not right.
that's what they're doing.
But
And then
no,
when they don't
I
get
thought-
hired,
I
And when they
thought-
don't get hired, they cry discrimination. Dad, that's what's it's backfired.
I
Post
thought they were
office
doing was that if they had a list where, let's say somebody
You
had,
know what affirmative action
80.
is, though?
let's say somebody had 80 and he was white, right? And somebody who was black had 75, right?
Right.
That in order to even it up, they would give it to the
Black.
black guy. I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
But they don't do
How
that. They just
long
do
will
it
they
because
do
he's
that
black.
for?
Affirmative
Black-
action, there's something different. It's a certain percentage of people in the neighborhood. If the percentage of the neighborhood is black, then that percentage of people have to be hired
That's
in there.
quotas. That's a quota.
Yeah,
That's
it's
affirmative
quotas.
action.
That's quotas.
That's
Janet.
affirmative action.
Janet.
Nina, did you hear what I just said?
That's quotas.
No, it's not quotas. It's if you're in Wyandanch,
Yeah.
100% of the work, 100%, let's say 90% of
Right.
the
Affirmative action
Nina,
is for
will
a
you let me
specific
finish?
job.
Affirmative action is not for a specific job.
Wanna
It's a
change it,
percentage.
put it on, this is the argument I
Nina.
don't want to get.
I
at.
know.
Nina, I have
I don't wanna
gone.
argue.
Nina, I have gone on interviews in the post office, and I had
Maybe
to
that's
learn
why
what
you
it
didn't
is.
get the
I
job.
had to learn what it is before I went. Is if in let's say it's in this
Now
town,
you're
it's 90% of the people are black.
Right.
They have to hire 90% of their workforce black.
Right, but that's called quotas.
It's called
Janet,
affirmative action,
No,
though.
a
affirmative
quota.
action
Daddy
is what I told
knows.
you. Affirmative action is what I told you. Affirmative action is if they make two lists, right? Now they take from this list, right? Let's say guy got 80.
Yeah, but how
here.
do they know what the percentage
80.
of the workforce
It
has to be
doesn't
black?
matter.
That's a
It's for
quotas.
that job.
That's quotas.
You're talking about quota,
Now,
Janet.
quotas are totally wrong.
Government sets quotas.
But if somebody has 80 and somebody has 75, right? So by affirmative action, they say that you will take a 5-point discrepancy, you will take the black man over the white if it's 75 to 80. So that's affirmative action.
Right.
It's trying to get these people into the mainstream.
Speaking about a post
Even though they're a
position
little
or
lower.
something.
Right.
A
Now the
specific
post office,
job.
I don't know if they do that.
Post
Do
office
they do that?
affirmative
I don't
action is
know.
what I
They
just
do.
said.
The blacks,
I don't
They
see how they
gotta
can do
hire
it by
blacks.
law. I don't see how they can
it
do
looks better for the
But by
postmaster.
law, how
But
can
the
they do
affirmative
it?
action is what I just said
That's a quota.
with the post office. It's not a quote.
All right, that's affirmative action within the post office to help the black person move up
No, it's not. It's
over
it's,
a white person. They're not.
No, I'm talking about in each town. In Wyandanch, what is the majority of the people that work in Wyandanch?
Who cares?
They're black.
So
Right.
what?
So and how come they're black?
Would you want to work there?
When you got hired, did you get a choice where you were picked to work?
Certainly.
You did. If somebody hired you, you said, "No, I don't
I
want
had
this."
Babel and I had the certain towns down.
Yeah, but when they
that
called you,
point-
wouldn't you have taken any job that you had? How did I get Kings Park?
But if they do
that
it
on
that
tape?
way,
What, Mom?
they do it that way.
That's
quarters.
sorry, we didn't get it.
They
Right, but
do
it's
it-
considered affirmative action within the postal service to have a certain. In Kings Park, we have
Maybe
one.
you-
We have
maybe you
one
can
black
use the
person.
phrase- Maybe you can use the
In
phrase,
Kings Park Post Office, now we have
affirmative
one
action.
black person. How many black people you have in your post office?
Too many.
Why? Because half of
We
Babylon
don't
and North
have too
Babylon.
many. We have maybe 4 or 5.
You just said too many, and
I'm
because
kidding.
you're affirmative action, you have a certain larger percentage of black people in your
Something to do
area.
with it, Janet.
Okay, it doesn't. You ask your postmaster what it means in the postal
I
service.
will.
Ask him. We have one black person, and he's the
And you're
janitor.
talking within the post office.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the government. That's with us. If you go to Queens or Rockville Center, how come all of them are almost black?
How do I know?
When you get hired somewhere, you don't. I want to work in Babylon Post Office because I live up the block. There's no guarantee you're gonna get that job.
If there's an opening, you will. You know someone,
Hey.
you will.
I'm saying when you first just get hired.
I don't think they could use quotas because quotas are illegal.
As far as that, this is what I was taught. Affirmative action
Yeah.
was what was in the post office.
Affirmative action, as far as I know, is simply to attempt to get people, to give them an even chance, even though they don't have the same intelligence. And they say they don't have the same intelligence because the prejudice that was on them
Right.
all the years
But when do you
before.
stop
Right,
that?
but I'm saying that you have to take a test for the post office.
Yeah.
Right now, when somebody hires somebody, all right, they're gonna go into the post office and say, all right, here's one black person here, one white person here. You know, which one are we
Right.
gonna hire? All right, we'll hire the black
What is
person.
the mark? How about the mark? What does that got to do?
You gotta go by
You,
the
there's a- you get 3 people. They take 3 people off the list.
Yeah.
All right, they don't know. The postmaster doesn't know what mark you have. I don't think they interview the 3 people,
Yeah.
The top 3.
the top
right?
3
The next 3.
from the list.
Let's say they have the same grade.
Now, why is it that
Right.
all the black people happen to be being hired in Wyandanch?
That's right.
If there's not enough blacks on the list, why are they all going to Wyandanch?
They put in for wine dance. Right?
When you took
I
the
don't know.
test, you put certain towns down.
Right.
So they're gonna, if they live in Wyandanch and
Well-
Brentwood, they'll put Brentwood, Wyandanch,
Well, they
and
could be
Bayshore.
hired provisionally, right? And then they're
Why did I get
extended.
Kings Park? That's nowhere
Why?
near where I lived.
Why did you pick it?
I don't know why. I don't think I did pick it. I think I picked any office.
Or you may have put Hicksville, you were in Hicksville, and then you went to Kings Park.
Well, besides that, what do you think of affirmative action?
What do I think of it? I think it's now it's getting out of hand. Because they're using that against the white people. They're saying now if they don't get a job that they should be, it's because they're black.
Well, if they take the test and they qualify.
Yeah, if they
pass,
qualify, yeah. But then
Yeah.
that where does that leave the average white male who did do better and did a better job? That's not. I wouldn't think it was fair if it was me and somebody else. I wouldn't think it was fair
It
if
is
I got a
fair.
job because I was a woman and you didn't, and you
It
were
is
more
fair.
qualified.
It is fair if you look into history.
Right,
you
but
see
when do you
why-
end
When do you
history?
ended that? It's been ended for a long time.
It's ended when people don't look at black people as black people and
You're
they're
always
considered
gonna
human.
have that.
Because they're
You're always gonna have that because of the way they're brought up.
within their own family.
Within their own family, it's how they're brought up. It's not going to end. And it's going to piss me off if there was a black woman and I was going for a supervisor's job and I was more qualified and they took her because she was black. I would be pissed.
Right.
You
I
say
would be
reverse
pissed.
discrimination.
Leave it on.
But you can't.
Well, you'll have to.
You can't.
No, I don't think you
You,
can prove it.
how can you?
You would set a precedent, that's for sure.
And that's what's happening.
How'd they do it in the police force? They have quotas or they gave them better marks?
No,
Strictly marks?
in this police force I had here, the black people we had here were just as intelligent, or if not more intelligent, than the average white guy.
Right, I
But there
understand.
was no affirmative action or
No.
anything. No.
No increase in test score.
After a while, it did come about that they did have affirmative action, and the state police did hire them with that affirmative action system. And most of them were pretty dumb.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
because that's how they got
And now they're
it.
taking it for granted that because they're black, they should get
But that
preference.
that has to be done, even though we don't like it.
How long?
I don't think it has to be done. I think it should be done if there's a case of discrimination where a guy is going for a job and he's fully qualified for the job, and because he's black, he's discriminated against. If he can prove it, there are some companies that are like that. But I mean, I think it's silly to say you have to hire this amount of, because they have to go by the quota. Because when do you end? Otherwise, you're going to have a full black force. It's got to be a certain percent. But it's not fair for the average white male who has no rights. Women have the rights. They have preference over a white male. Because that was the one quota they had to fill. They had to have a certain amount of women.
You know who had the greatest quota system and the greatest affirmative action system was the white males that you're talking about. And these are the guys who were in the unions. These are the guys who were in the electrical unions, the typographers union, you know, the people who did the printing.
I'm just talking about
Every-
now, my day and age
But
now.
if you just listen, I can tell you how then that the only way you can get a job, a good paying job, working, let's say, for the transit authority in New York City, or become a policeman in New York City, you had to belong to this fraternity or belong to a union. I mean, Italians couldn't get in it.
Yeah,
Because
so when
Italians-
it's Italian, they're not the only ones that were
So
affected
now-
by anything.
So now, because it's being done to black people, all of a sudden the white male thinks that's so bad. When he was the one that
I don't
was
think it's so
discriminating.
bad.
So bad.
Everybody has been discriminated against one time or another. Look at women. We couldn't even get jobs. And you don't hear us crying.
Well,
And I think it's wrong that a woman should get. It's wrong that a woman should get a job just because she's a woman. Because of their so-called quotas.
the only way you're going to get people to change is you have to force them. And if it stayed
Yeah.
the old way, women wouldn't get the opportunities,
Right.
and blacks wouldn't get the opportunities. So you have to force them. And the only way to force them is by affirmative action.
Right.
Period. Don't like affirmative action, it's not perfect, but it's the only way that it's going to make an even path for everybody. I'll give you one of the biggest forms of discrimination, and it's right in front of your eyes, is that they can't move where they want to move.
They can. That, it all depends on what neighborhood. If you had a black person move next door to you, what do you think would happen? Nothing. Depends on what neighborhood you're going into.
Right, shouldn't depend on any neighbor.
But it should, no, it shouldn't, but it does. Unfortunately, those people are prejudiced that don't want them in there. And who does it upon themselves is you get the people that are black, they live like shit. They created their own, put this in, if they wanted to move up, I mean, look at Al Sharpton. He's an idiot. He embarrasses the average black person. Middle class, he embarrasses them. And the only people that follow him are the ones that are saying, yeah, because he's black, this and that, this is what's going on.
Well, they'll follow anybody who will stir the pot.
And they're not the intelligent ones. They're the ones that are poor, that have nothing else to do, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, you have some neighborhoods that don't want any black people moving in.
That's most neighborhoods.
No, it isn't. If they're a respectable black family, I don't think they would have trouble. Would you mind one living next door to you?
There's a family that moved up here on Sheffield. And
Yeah,
I don't know, according to the paper, the people are complaining.
that they're black.
Yeah,
Well, it depends on what kind of, if they're keeping their house
I
in
saw
shape.
them.
Yeah, they have white trash too that you don't want moving in next to you.
Right, that's the way it has to be looked at.
Yeah.
And you kind of wonder why sometimes when you go into, like Caldor or the stores, the good discount stores, You know, so many black people. Where are they shopping to get the discounts?
I don't
Are
know.
they afraid to come there? They must
No, they're not afraid.
be. Must be.
They're all on welfare.
Where are they shopping?
They're all on welfare.
Well, not all of them.
Most of them.
Are you done? You want
Either that, either they're on welfare or they're upper middle class.
Anything?
There's a couple of families that live in Kings Park. I mean, Kings Park used to be a prejudiced town, very. I mean, we used to have this one black carrier. They practically used to sick their dogs on him. That's how bad the neighborhood was. Just so anti-black, I guess. But now there's a couple of families, and that's a rich area. Those taxes are like $6,000-7,000 a year, and the houses go for $200,000 to $300,000. You know, they don't have any problems.
Shut that off.
Yeah, I'm full.
We got everything you said, Janet.
Oh man!
Just send it over
Let's send it to the post office.
to David Duke.
Oh,
Send it to Al Sharpton.
what?
Send it to the Ku Klux Klan. She'll be the new spokesman.
Anything exciting? No? Okay. Signing off. Gonna sign off? What is today? Tell me what day it is.
Thanksgiving, 1991.
Right, okay. And we just had dinner?
What is this, Jeopardy?
Want to have coffee in the Christmas cups?
Paper cups?
It's a good
Christmas
idea.
cups?
They've been out all year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those Christmas
Now those, I mean, the ones that match the plate. The ones that I bought, what, 10 years ago?
No, you never will be able to wipe the crud out of them.
I know. Well, I used the plates that was sitting in there.
Oh my God.
She wiped them off, so.
I wiped them.
Can I lift it manually?
Wiped
Can I lift
them.
it manually? No?
What?
Can I lift this up? Lift it?
There's a handle there.
Oh.
Loosen it and then
Oh, yeah, yeah.
turn it and loosen it.
Yeah, all right. That's okay. She's going. I'll turn it off for now. We have to.
On there.
That what you want?
Pumpkin cake. She says to the guy, does it have any pumpkin in it?
That's like when people call up the
no,
post
no,
office.
she didn't say that. No, it was good enough. She said,
What?
does it have the pumpkin taste?
Oh.
He said, it's made out of pumpkin.
That's like people that call the post office. You say, hello, Kings Park Post Office. Can I help you? Is this the post office? You get that all the time.
Oh man, this is terrible.
We had the Flaco,
Well, this is fiberglass.
Oh.
Okay.
You loosen this handle and it goes down?
goes anywhere you
Won't
want it to
fall
go.
off.
Just turn it, no.
Oh, won't
Just
fall
piece of
off.
middle.
Well, who's having this?
I don't know.
Dad, what do you have? Can you have it?
Yeah, where's the, I have some cake.
Next, I'll make it without any sugar. I
Yeah.
should have made it without
I
sugar.
have it, the buns are in there.
What? What do you want?
His buns, you want to get them?
What do they look like?
His box? The box
The
of
box,
buns.
yeah,
In the refrigerator?
I think so.
Yeah. Right.
Gotta
What
ask-
is this?
You gotta ask for everything.
No.
It's Nina.
Oh, shit.
I'll take guys. I'll wait for Nina. What's this for? Christmas?
Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving? I think I have to undo my pants.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Just like the hippies of the
You wanna
60s. eh?
understand?
Ah. What do you mean the hippies? They didn't do that.
They did whatever they wanted to do.
Well, that's a sign of a good meal, right, Ma?
Yes,
Oh, yes,
these
right.
were a good time. Is it raining out there?
I wasn't even that. I was just born in the 60s. 60. What year was I born, Ma? 61. She
61,
forgets.
right, 61.
She forgets. You forgot.
I knew. I wanted to see if she would remember.
I have to remember.
What year was Nina born?
59.
All those
Gary?
61 quarters I
56.
gave you.
I have them.
6.
That one broke though. The one that you gave me on the chain, I have the quarter. But the chain, the thing, because Lindsay and Michael would play with it. I had it hanging in my car. And the thing broke. I guess I could just solder it, right?
No, just buy another one. They'll sterling silver that thing.
I have it. I
Okay.
still have it.
No, just buy another one. It's nice to have something the
Yeah.
year you were born.
Well, I have, you know what else I found? That Chronicle thing you gave me?
Hmm.
You remember? It was in the headlines of of my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
What was
What
in the
happened?
paper? Yeah.
Yeah,
I found that in all my stuff.
yeah, the first page of the New York
No, it
Times.
wasn't. It was something.
Yeah.
That one's upstairs. This was a different one. You had it framed.
Right.
You turn it down. I never put that shade down.
I have to shut them at night.
So,
I
oh
hate
yeah,
shades.
oh yeah.
Why?
I
Afraid they're gonna
know.
keep
It bothers me.
First time that shade's ever.
How old's this envelope, Ma?
The envelope? Which one? What?
It's old.
Oh,
What's
How
this?
made it is.
Oh, it's yours. Oh, Dad.
What is this
From
for?
the house.
Christmas?
what?
Use it as you want to use it.
Better off
Thank
leaving
you.
it.
I know. Thank you.
What's that? You didn't have to.
Half
I
of
might as well leave it all here.
it. So
What?
now you can go to the Christmas party.
Oh gee, thanks. Now I have to buy a dress too.
You don't have to. Thank you.
Yeah,
Don't
thank you,
waste
yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thanks, Ma.
Okay, Nan.
Oh, my pants are gonna fall down. Don't get a picture of it.
Why?
Cause I unbuttoned my pants.
Positive, right in my
thanks, Ma.
checking account.
Thank you. Oh, you
How about your savings
Yeah.
account? Save some of it.
Well,
Savings.
same checking. I have money taken out of my check.
You should have tons of money.
Why do you say
Buy
that?
yourself something.
That's what I've been doing. I go Christmas shopping and I buy myself
No.
things. Rest spot.
For
Two
what?
rest spots, because I want them cleared up. They're getting worse. Or should I bring them to a body shop?
Where is it?
Huh?
You could do it
Give
yourself.
Gary $50. Give him $50. Then
Right,
he'll
but
flip
will
him
he
out.
do it?
Sure he will. No, you'll give him $50.
If he can do it in one shot
You gotta compound it.
with Howie Mandel. Dennis Miller's good, but he uses a lot of vocabulary that
Yeah.
I don't
He's
have.
funnier. He thinks he's funnier than he really is.
Well, if you know what the words mean.
Even if you know it.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like Woody
You ever watch In Living Color? Have you ever watched it
I
yet?
heard about it now.
You should watch it then.
Take off on blacks.
Well, they take off on anybody. They make fun of anybody, but the only reason they get away with it about the black people is because they're black.
I think the funniest show on
It's funny,
television
guy. You
is
gotta watch it.
Is what? It is funny. I haven't
So
watched
very
it because that's
clever.
You hated
Sure,
it.
that's not
You
what I
used to
did.
hate it.
But then they made this Simpsons thing. It's not strictly for kids.
No, it's
Well,
not
he
for
was
kids.
Intelligent.
It never was for
And
kids,
it's not
really.
vicious. It
Never
always
really
has
was for
a,
kids.
it always has a nice upbeat ending.
Yeah.
Always. And he has sadness and he has.
I like
I,
little
thi-
baby.
I think it's
Yeah,
a
the little
I love
thing.
that little baby. Oh,
I
she's
love that.
great.
That's great. I know. Every time I see it, do that.
Well, it used to be on the Tracy Ullman show.
Wait, is it
That's what it's-
tonight?
Tracy,
Today's
it's-
Thursday.
It came off the
Tomorrow
Tracy
night.
Ullman show.
No, it's tonight.
Thursday
Oh, I
night,
haven't
yes,
seen
tonight.
it then. Yeah, I gotta see
It came out of the Tracy Ullman show. She used to have the skits.
Right, that was a funny show.
That was funny.
too.
She
Did
was
you ever
great.
watch her?
She
Yeah,
was
they
great.
just gotta
So
know,
talented.
Yeah,
I caught the reruns.
she was good.
The reruns
She's
on
good.
Nick at Night.
Why did they take her
Well,
off?
23.
She won.
When
She
she
won
was the
it.
letter
She
carrier,
won.
remember she was
Yeah.
a male
Yeah,
person?
yeah. And then they come out with the singing. That was a pisser. When
I
the parts with the
I think
skits, you
sure.
I
ever
didn't
saw
see
that?
all of them, no. I only saw
She used to come out with the
Sure.
skits where they used to be really serious, and then they used to start out singing. You know, like
Yeah.
in the movies and stuff. No, in the movie. You know how in the movies they start singing, and then they, you know.
Oh, right.
It's really too intelligent.
It's funny. No, she won. She won. What do
Yeah,
they call
no.
it? For
Funny,
comedy.
Yeah, they win the awards, but
Yeah,
they don't
she
get
won
the
the
people to
awards.
watch it.
It was funny. I used to watch it all the
Well,
time.
they gotta keep the.
I was
What they do
shocked
is they
to see
separate
that.
the shows.
This is where it came
That's
from.
where it came from,
Instead
yeah.
of the-
She
In
was
between.
suing because she was supposed to get a certain amount of money from anything that was a takeoff from her show. And
But
that
what
was
do you
one of
mean?
the.
Why- that was in the
that
show?
was her- in her show.
episodes. They were,
They used to have a
Oh,
skit
yeah?
right in the middle of
In
the
the
the middle.
show.
cartoon, they put that in.
It was just a skit. It was
Yeah.
like a 2-minute thing in the
Really?
middle of it. In the mid, like in the half of the show, they used to have this come on, and it used to be like just a little skit with them, and then that was it. But she was sued because she was supposed to get a certain amount of money from takeoff of them being in the show. And I think the other one too, with the gay dads, the gay fathers. She used to have the girl, my two dads, I guess, or whatever. They made fun of. And girl's father, they were gay.
In the back seat of the car going on a trip. The Simpsons. They would like the kids. This place sucks.
Yeah,
Just like
great,
that.
yeah.
You know, it was hilarious.
And the things that they think up.
But you should watch that in Living Color. Some of them are really funny. Some of them.
They bring them back now. I can't believe it. They're so starved for good stuff. Archie Bunker.
Oh, it's always
When
been on.
All in the Family.
Yeah, but now they're bringing
Yeah, it's on like 5 o'clock or
Yeah,
something.
they're bringing it back on prime time now.
Oh, yeah?
The old ones.
Yeah. MASH.
Well,
Mash.
MASH.
Yeah, they've been on
Excellent.
too.
Mash.
A lot of them have always been on.
Even Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They
Oh,
bring
the
back
Mary
those.
Tyler
They
Moore.
bring back those. Yeah.
Well, they have
They
Dick Van
should.
Dyke and everything else at night, at Nick at Night.
that was a-
Because the funny things that they think are funny, like Cosby, pretty boring. Cosby
He
not
used
funny
to.
at
It used to
all.
be funny.
And then when it was all Family Ties. And then Cheers. It was the
With
three
the little,
shows.
the little
in a
black
row.
kids, they stunk. Cheers too was just too,
They were funny.
too the storylines, weren't enough. Like Taxi was excellent. Taxi was funny, but
Yeah.
Cheers, all they did was have, comedians' lines, just funny lines with really weak storylines.
Well,
weak
right, but
story.
I like that comment. I like
And the
that
characters, the characters were just too pat. They were just too, they never deviated in any way.
Well, now I don't like it. Frasier has too much. His wife, get rid of her. And then Kirstie Alley. I don't like her either.
Taxi, I'm surprised how good Taxi is. The way he developed those characters, like Louis,
He's
Reminds you of a guy
he's
I work
funny in
with.
any movie he's
the
in.
guy
he's
that's the
funny.
drunk.
I want to see that new movie.
Which one?
The
Other
Color
People's
of
Money.
Other People's Money. Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
see it?
Oh, no, Michael saw it.
And where does he go to all these movies?
He
He's
goes-
going to see
He
everything.
goes every day because he has the days off. So he goes to matinees. He just goes before he goes to work.
You mean you like Danny DeVito? His movies.
Ready
He
for
was
some-
good in
ready for some
Twins.
action?
That movie Twins.
No,
you
what,
remember? That was
Monopoly?
funny.
Monopoly, yeah.
Why don't we wait till
That
Gary
was
gets
cute.
here?
That was a funny one, yeah. Oh, let's see.
No? Do you want to play Monopoly? You really want to play Monopoly?
Yes.
We don't have time, do we?
I do, but I don't. We can play it tomorrow night with the kids.
Right
Play
now with
tomorrow night with us.
inside.
I only
Let's watch that movie. How's that sound? That sounds good. We'll all sit and
No.
watch the movie. Why?
We'll all sit and fall asleep.
We'll all sit and watch the movie.